If you're used to eating sugar and junk food, your risk of tooth decay is at an all-time high. Fortunately, you can turn it all around so that your teeth build up and protect themselves from cavities. How can we do this? We can do this by having a healthy diet loaded with vitamins and minerals that strengthen our teeth and jaws. Nutrients are the good stuff that comes from your food when you eat, such as vitamins, minerals, water, carbohydrates, fats and proteins. These nutrients are what makes up your diet. They are released into your bloodstream, which takes them to different parts of the body to control all of your bodily functions and keep you in good health.
So, does our body use nutrients in everything we do?
Yes, Sarah, it does. These nutrients give you the energy to help you grow properly. They keep your mind switched on and provide you with the energy needed when you're running or riding a bike. Even when you're just sitting still, nutrients are working away to keep your body running smoothly. We get all our nutrients from food as it is being digested, which starts in your mouth when you chew your food. If your teeth are being attacked by sugar or junk food every day, they might not be getting enough nutrients because these foods often don't have any. Without nutrients, your body and your teeth would start to rot away.
So, to protect my teeth and make sure they stay strong, I need to make sure I eat foods with lots of nutrients.
You got it, Sarah. When you have a nutrient-filled diet without any junk food, it's easier for your body to take in all the good stuff from what you eat. It keeps you feeling good all the time and can protect your teeth from tooth decay. Vitamins and minerals are two kinds of nutrients you get from food, and each one has different uses in your body, like vitamin A, which helps you to see at night, and the mineral calcium, which is good for your teeth and bones. When your food doesn't give you enough minerals, calcium and magnesium, this takes away important nutrients from your teeth. A high sugar diet is even more dangerous because it can dump calcium from the body, and this rots your teeth very fast. Usually, if you don't get enough vitamins and minerals in your diet, you can get really sick. If you don't get enough vitamin C, for instance, your body won't be able to work properly and fight infections. So if you're eating lots of junk food, you could end up getting sick with a disease like scurvy. Pirates used to get scurvy when they spent a lot of time out at sea and didn't get enough vitamin C from their bad diets. Eating oranges and lemon juice cured their scurvy almost straight away because they contain lots of vitamin C. So if you want to be a pirate, you have to eat your oranges. Now you know why it's important to get enough vitamins and minerals for healthy teeth and jaws, and how they can help the rest of your body to grow properly too. Minerals that help the teeth and jaws to grow and fight tooth decay are silicon, iron, magnesium, calcium, and phosphorus. Carbohydrates and good fats are fuels to give you energy during the day. You can get most of your carbohydrates from fruits and vegetables, and you need to eat more of these if you are active in the day. There are bad carbohydrates as well, like those found in refined grain, which you should try to swap for whole grains. Eating plenty of good fat is a smart way to eat because fat makes up most of your brain, and it helps you to stay focused throughout the day. There are a few different kinds of fats, some that can be good for you and some bad. It might be hard to tell them apart, but as long as you get the fats from natural food like nuts, avocados, eggs and fish, and avoid fried food, you should be on the right track. Whole grains have lots of fibre and nutrients that are a good source of energy. But when these grains have been refined to bran and germ, the two main parts of the grain which have the most nutrients are taken out. The refined grains then lose their texture and turn white. White rice, white bread and white pasta are some of the refined grain foods which can be listed in the empty food group because they don't give you all the nutrients you get from whole grain foods. There was once an experiment done with two groups of chickens. Group 1 were fed whole grains and Group 2 were fed refined grains. The group of chickens that were fed whole grains were all healthy, but the other group fed refined grains became sick and diseased. You should swap refined grain food for the whole grain food. Change from eating white bread to whole grain bread, white pasta to whole grain pasta. Eat brown rice instead of white rice. Protein is the nutrient that helps to build up muscle, and it's really important while you're still growing. It is found in most parts of the body, such as the muscle, bone, skin, and hair. Athletes make sure that they get their protein so that when they play at their best and easily beat their opponents while never getting tired during a game.
I get it now. A diet full of nutrients will give you the energy to play sports at your best.
That's right, Sarah. People who play professional sports know that good foods in a balanced diet give them enough nutrients like protein to protect their body and repair their muscles for their next match. Fish is a good source of good fat and protein for growing kids when it's grilled, steamed, or baked in an oven. Fish and chips from the shops aren't the best way to eat fish because the deep-fried batter isn't good for you. But if cooked right, fish can be eaten regularly and contains good fat for your brain. Today, meat is eaten on a daily basis. But years ago, people ate meat only once a week or less, and the animals back then were usually in a more natural environment, and so the meat was generally better. Red meats like beef and lamb are eaten for protein, but this protein is not as easy for our bodies to break down as the protein found in some other foods. This is why we should only eat red meat 1 to 2 times a week. Chicken, commonly known as poultry, shouldn't be eaten every day either, because like other meat, it also takes longer for our body to break down and contains complex proteins and fats that take longer to process. And like any food, too much chicken isn't good for you. Fish can be eaten more regularly as opposed to meat and chicken, which should only be eaten occasionally. Another food which can give you plenty of proteins and good fats are eggs. Everyone is told to drink their milk, but for lots of people, milk is very hard to break down and digest after they drink it. If they're having milk every day, it can start to damage their body. Lots of scientific studies tell us that after pasteurization, which is when the milk is heated to make it safe to drink, milk still contains millions of bad germs, leading to all sorts of health problems, like ear and throat infections and allergies. If you could see these thousands upon thousands of tiny germs in your milk, you might want to think twice about how often you drink it. People often think that if they stop drinking milk, they won't be getting enough calcium. But there are plenty of other calcium-rich foods that are better for you than milk and are way more nutritious and often do not cause the allergies that milk can. Some calcium-rich foods include carrots, peas, almonds, almond milk, dark leafy vegetables like kale and spinach, hazelnuts, broccoli, salmon, sardines, plain yogurt and cheese. That's all the food groups in a nutshell. They are loaded with more nutrients than any junk food. They make you feel good, they taste good, and now you know they can give you good looking teeth, which means a great looking face as well.
But does eating healthy mean eating fruits and vegetables for the rest of my life and never eating unhealthy food ever again?
Well, not necessarily. To avoid tooth decay, you just need to balance what you eat with a mixture of sometimes foods and always foods, making sure you eat a wide selection from the healthy food groups. This will make sure you have a healthy and balanced diet. So once you have changed your diet to a healthy one, you will feel great and have healthy teeth and jaws that fight off tooth decay. And remember, an apple a day keeps the dentist away. Here are some tips that will help you to make sure your diet is healthy. It's a good idea to eat lots of fruit and vegetables each day to get the vitamins and minerals your body needs. Whole grains have lots of fibre and nutrients that are a good source of energy. Grilled, steamed or baked fish is a great source of good fat and protein for growing kids. Red meat and chicken also contain protein, but should only be eaten 1 to 2 times each week.